Good day, fellow friends. Day 30 of my weight loss journey, and it is a beautiful day here today. I would love it if you would come for a walk with me today as I share my part of my weight loss journey here. And if you're new to my videos, in my early 20s I was once 400 pounds, became a bodybuilder for 18 years, being lean at 280 pounds, 6'6". And then I got severe lung disease 3.5 years ago with only 30% muscle lung use. And I'm here today to record my journey. But don't allow the world to tell you that things are permanent when you have challenges in your life, that you too can overcome them. And that's a part of my videos, and coming for a walk with me, and hopefully I share something today for those of you who come for a walk with me that will uplift your life or inspire you or bring motivation to your life to reach the best version of yourself, no matter what your challenges are in life. So today, my goodness, yesterday you couldn't even walk. It rained here. It rained, and we're starting to get some grass, but the roads were horrible. Trying to even walk last night was horrible outside. So it is plus 11 here right now, and just really enjoying the weather. But I do have to watch my footing just in case. I do not want to slip and fall. So yesterday turned out to be a good day, and really sharing on keto in my life and fasting, and how I feel really good in my life with less carbs, very little sugar, none if I can have none at all, unless it comes within natural foods that I'm eating. And yeah, I'm just really loving it, guys. And it's always doing the best you can with what's in our control. So, it's really focusing on what is in our control to push ourselves past our challenges. And if you watched on the first video I recorded of myself, believe it or not, my breathing, even though it seems shallow, it is better than where it was on the first day of pushing myself, being stuck, where it's like I can't do much, I can't breathe. And then I don't push myself, right? So it's really been helping me. And watch your footing here today, hey?
Extremely icy. That's what I have these spikes for, but they're supposed to be downward.
Absolutely. Oh, yeah. Well, there you go. Have a great day. Oh, you didn't hear me. Oh my goodness, you guys. I am really having to watch my footing here. I would like to go on the road. You know what? I'm going to go on the road here. I'm going to go on the road here, I think. The sidewalk is a bit iffy. So, another thing is being present in my life. And like being outside here now and just feeling, the beauty that is around us, and not thinking in my mind as I'm going for a walk, thinking. It's removing myself from that. And I hope, the person watching me, a friend, a supporter, I wish it for all people to have freedom from thinking and being stuck in that cage of thinking. And if I've shared in the previous videos, I was lost in my thinking mind all my life. It was a cage I was locked up in. And there's a different version, our true version of who we are truly before these experiences here. And it's coming to presence, coming back to it. Thank you, sir. You heard me swear in other videos. People just racing by and not even caring, you know. But it's being present in the moment. And right now it's just, you know, if you're not sure what that means, I didn't fully understand it myself either, right? At the beginning, I had interest in wanting to understand what it meant, but it took a lot of work in my life to reach that, right? So I'm, oh, there's another fella just going for a daily walk today. When you see people and hear people talk about certain things that you wish to know more about, and they share their perspective in life, those moments when we can have that with people, you know, has been a huge part of my life. I'm actually going to go on the sidewalk. Has been a huge part of my life. Hearing perspectives from others and how they gained that understanding. It's almost like it's the wisdom behind that to take on from another of knowledge is so powerful in transforming our lives. Even trying to find the words to express myself right now is a bit challenging for me, because I know that sometimes, you know, if you've been following me for a long time of my journey in the last 7 years online, I always try to find ways to express myself so others can understand. And I know that many of you understand what it means to think and get lost in thinking. And then especially going a bit further with that is if it's causing you to feel things that are negative in your life, and you get stuck in that pattern of thinking about it all the time, thinking and thinking. One suggestion that I can give in this moment, almost caught me, is laying there in your bed, in silence, on the couch, on a chair, you're by yourself, and really just feel within yourself of just surrendering it all to the light of God. That's it. To the light of our core creator. And just ask and surrender whatever you're going through, perhaps in your life. And then go to a space of observation and awareness and see how life unfolds. And watch how the transformation happens in your life, you know, to help us get past the things that might be challenging in your life. And if you're thinking and thinking and thinking about it, what happens in that moment? We start creating a story in that space. And then, you know, how many times in our lives do we create these stories of thinking and they just don't happen the way that we thought? So looking at it and understanding from that view, how crazy is that? That's my whole life. Creating stories, lost my mind, thinking, and then creating this story about it, and then believing it, and then sitting in some form of anger, or guilt, or resentments, or regrets, or shame, you know, any of it, anger. And then it's coming back to being present in the moment. Do with what's in your control in this moment, and giving it all up to the light of our core creator of the light, and just ask and give it, and just give it. Almost like if you're laying there in a meditative state, or laying there at bed at night, and we can call it a prayer if you want, but it's just speaking to your creator and asking to take these things from you, you know, that are causing you stress in life, or whatever it might be, or to find forgiveness in your life. Ask for those things to come to you, to show you how, and then come into a space of being aware and observing as the days unfold. And then we start connecting. It's almost like becoming superhuman. And we become superhuman in the way of not being controlled by our thinking mind as we were before. So that's my part on that, on me sharing today to help my friend. Look at it, it's so windy here. No good. I gotta get a haircut, you guys. This week I get a little check from the government on Friday, and I will hopefully, if my dear friend is at home, use their vehicle and go get a haircut. And look at it now. It's just quite the sight, guys, quite the sight. So for the last 4 minutes here, 3 minutes, I had an alignment I wanted to share on with yesterday, talking about comfort food. And there's more to it, and I was just sharing it with you. Like, there's more to it, but I didn't have the answers yet because I don't have them yet, and I'm sharing them with you guys with the light of our Creator. Shit, I shouldn't have went this way, you guys. I really messed up. I gotta go back this way. Being with comfort food, and I had more alignments today. Jeez, my hair. I had more alignments today. When I grew up as a young boy and living at home, and maybe in this way you guys can relate, it doesn't have to be about comfort food, but I got 3 minutes. Was when I was a child and my mom would overeat because of what we were going through, you know, as a young boy, or at home, what she was going through. She started overeating, and I was being conditioned in that, you know. Oh, there's someone here again. Hold on. Oh, hey, good day. I gotta watch your step.
I know.
No, sir. I wish. Get something done around here. Oh, that's horrible. Yeah.
Once already.
Yeah, that's horrible. See all the ice there? Anyways, it's about... Shoot. I'm having a hard time getting home here, guys. But I was conditioned at home with eating. That was really the only addiction my mother had in her life, besides smoking cigarettes. But the feeling of comfort for me when I was young and my mom overeating, and overeating, but it would be of junk food, and that would bring comfort to her. And it brought comfort to me too throughout my life. So then I had more understandings of my own upbringing. Sorry guys, I'm trying to look at time and watch my step here. It's really icy. There's comfort in that for me, or there was. And it almost brings me back to when we were all close, when I was young. Jesus, help me, Jesus. Sorry guys, I'm really struggling here to walk home. Anyways, I wanted to share more with that, but these sidewalks are really bad here. Oh, I guess the point I'm trying to get to is what we're conditioned in, how we were conditioned as children. There's comfort there when I do things that bring me back to when we were all together. I had that alignment come to me. So that's what I mean when I ask the light of God. And for me, meditation doesn't have to be at night before bed, but when I do work in the light, I ask these things, and then the thoughts and the alignments of feeling come to me. And then I go into deep diving into that thought and having the support to understand more than I knew before, to help me overcome, you know, the things that might be challenging in my life. So anyways, that's it for today, guys. Have lots of love for you.